live. What?
Oh my.
What?
Hello, friends. Welcome to Down Outlands, 5th edition D&D adventure set in Sigil, the City of Doors. I'm the Beard, and I'll be your DM for this evening. I'm joined by 4 fantastic players, friends, and as always, we never know what it means, but Doug's on the ones and twos, so thank you, Casual Doug. Last time, you had a Warforged show up and tell you that you have a little explaining to do. So why don't we go around, explain who you are, what happened last time to your characters, and then we'll jump in.
All right, I am Nate, your D&D ringer, playing Twig Swiftstrike, Otterkin Rogue. And last time, we stepped in some poo in the streets and had to get our clothes cleaned. Yeah, that's about it.
Not all of us.
True. That is true. Some of us stayed clean.
Yeah. Some of us stayed cleaner than others.
That's fair.
I am Shannon, aka Smarky Batch, and I'm playing Charity Montmarte, who's an artificer who also kind of dabbles in alchemy. I mean, more than kind of, maybe a little bit more than kind of. She is, I do remember a lot of poop and laundry. Also, I'm pretty sure that the baby from Spirited Away is with us, which is pretty dope. That's a cool development.
It is.
I'm Cassandra. I am playing Amulet Stickyfingers, who is a Kender barbarian. And last time she got to do a cool little transformation thing. So did that, and we got some crazy. We got a big baby. We got, what was it? We have Big Jim. Oh, I'm gonna get yelled at for calling him Big Jim. Erlen,
Big
and
Jim.
then
It's Big Jim.
Big Jim for life.
There's another one, wasn't there? Peter? Is it Peter was the other one?
Just no Peter.
Well, there was an elk and Vot.
Yeah.
Right. Tika.
Oh,
and...
the tiefling sawing stuff was Black Peter. Never mind. That's the other
yeah.
one. I was thinking of Vot. Yep. So we're just breaking the rules and collecting people.
It's like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Gotta get them all. Gotta catch them all.
I was just updating our social media. I almost typed "we're lice, pal," but I didn't. So it's coming out as a winner already. I play Akko, a Knoll Echo Knight fighter. Last time on Down Outlands, I lifted that baby.
Did you?
I lifted that baby.
That's true.
Did you?
I lifted that.
That's real. That happened.
That happened. That was real. You were all there.
It was a giant baby.
Literally a giant baby.
Sorry.
Hill giant baby.
Maybe. So thanks to everybody for joining us on this very special Friday edition of Down Outlands. We were at my favorite laundry place in all of Sigil, No Scrubs, with Linda, who you may or may not have had some disagreements about how much it costs to clean your goods, and a Warforged show up at the door of the Harmonium and said, "You children have a lot of explaining to do." So you are in No Scrubs. You have your dear friend Skeech with you. Your 3 new strays. Yeah, sure, strays. And a Warforged that would like you all to explain yourselves. Children.
We didn't do it.
Oh, there's a set of buildings that would disagree with you.
Buildings? We didn't do anything to buildings. I mean, like maybe some baskets, but like that's a completely different story. And honestly, those baskets were coming for us. So honestly, it was self-defense. I'm gonna say it was self-defense. Wait, no, there wasn't even self-defense. We didn't do anything, right? Right, it wasn't us.
We didn't do anything. It
We
wasn't
didn't do
us.
anything. No, it wasn't us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Akko, Skeech kind of leans into you and says, "Oh, big dog Akko, you no worry about new kids. Skeech take care of them for you. You take care of Warforged. Skeech take care of kids. And anything else that might fall out of pockets or anything." At this point, behind the large Warforged, you see a blue figure appear from the roof, and he lands, and you hear from over the shoulder of the Warforged, "Oh, law enforcement officer, it is I, and I am here to save these children. You know, I have a lot of respect for the law, but you can't just come in here and accuse kids of doing unlawful things. Not when the Azure Avenger is around." And the Warforged kind of like turns around and says, "Excuse me?" And I need you all to roll initiative.
God,
Oh,
Nice.
crap.
This is gonna go great.
that's not a bad roll.
It always does.
17.
All right.
9.
9.
What are your dexterity modifiers?
2.
And Charity?
0. So
Nailed it.
that's a great big nada.
12.
All right. 12.
Got brand new dice. Not starting so good.
And Amulet. She's saving them for the big rolls rather than
Yeah.
Get it out of the way in initiative, you know.
Just save
That was
them.
the gold one. Maybe if I try the purple one next, it'll do better.
hmm
Oh wow, I rolled a 9 as well. Okie dokie.
I love those median
So
numbers.
that is going to be our Warforged. That is going to be, and then can one of you roll another d20 and let me know what you got?
I'll do it.
I was like, who's rolling?
Don't
Wait, who's rolling?
volunteer at once, y'all.
I couldn't tell if anyone was
God.
rolling like off screen. I was trying to look to see if anyone was doing anything.
That's a 1.
Oh,
Nailed it. All right, Skitch is going to go in the 1.
well, we got sad trombone. Oh no.
Hey, Akko Big Dog, Skitch paralyzed with fear over here. Skitch going to crap pants and stand still for a long time. Okay.
Skitch tried to lift baby. Baby is now sitting in Skitch's lap. Don't worry about Skitch. Skitch not going anywhere.
Skitch can't lift that baby.
No.
Okay, so as you see the Warforged kind of like slowly turn around, and she's just like, "Who the hell? What's going on?" I need you all to make me perception checks.
2.
14.
18.
8.
Okay, so as she starts kind of trying to make small talk, you notice that she's like trying to ask this guy what he's all about, and the volume level between the two of them is she's at about a 4, calm, collected, doing her job. He's at about an 8, not agitated, but he's a loud talker. We'll say that. So anybody who rolled over a 15 realizes that as they are talking, a tabaxi has slid in the door around where the Warforged is standing and has started to climb around kind of the back of the laundry, and you see them kind of disappear to where the clothes are being laundered. And as you're listening into them, Amulet, are you the only one that rolled over 15?
I think so.
Okay. So Amulet, as you're kind of listening in, like everybody's kind of paying attention to the Azure Avenger and our Warforged Harmonium officer. You see that same tabaxi start to climb up the wall and is like walking on the ceiling above you, and you hear a soft "Oi, oi."
I'm trying to be like, stretch. What?
I did the benefit of grabbing something that might help you. So be discreet, eh? And you see him like reach around to his back, and he pulls out some twine, and you see him wrap it around a package, and he slowly starts to like lower it to you. And
put my hands behind my back.
Nice. So as you receive that and open it up, you realize that he has gotten your clothes, which have been finished, as well as some clothes that you look like could probably fit a young owl, a young human, and a fairly large giant baby. Half giant baby.
Yeah, clothes. Yes.
So as that is erupting, Akko, you are at the top of the pops in terms of the initiative. We haven't kind of had anything going totally awry yet, but I'd like that to totally depend on all the shitty little kids.
No, it's cool. I'm a Knoll with an intelligence of 8. What could go wrong? Akko is going to. So can Akko see the package delivery?
No, Akko, Twig, and Charity are like just like, what is going on? Like, what is this lady, and who is this blue masked person?
Akko is going to scoot a little bit to the side so he can like see through the doorway, and ideally see like a like some of the like laundry tubs or whatever. And he's going to manifest his echo behind one of the tubs.
Okay.
And then he's going to swap places with it. Ooh. And so he's going to see what's going on in there. Wants to get a good look at the Azure Avenger.
Okay. All right.
So he's like sort of hiding. I guess he's hiding because he doesn't want to be seen yet.
Make me a stealth roll. We'll see how hidey he is.
That's pretty hidey. Yeah. 22.
Okay. Yeah. So you're able to kind of swap spaces, and you're kind of in the tub and checking this out, and you see that similar to the kind of proportionate noise. He's also like he's big, kind of making wild gestures as he speaks, and there's a lot of fist pumping, and he's very boisterous about the injustices that are being foisted upon you.
All right, what's he look like?
He's covered in blue, kind of. It looks like they put a lot of thought into this costume, but it doesn't look like it's the most expertly made costume. It fits a little fits a little iffy.
Sure, big an idea, iffy on execution. We've all been there.
Yes, yes, we have.
Is most importantly, is he taller than Akko? It's important for Akko to know.
I'd make a perception check.
5.
From your perspective, you can't tell.
Okay. Like it looks like it could be close, maybe.
It could be close. It could be close. But you are a little bit away, so.
All right. Akko is going to stay there. I don't think I have a bonus action. Because it's my action to hide, right? Because I'm not like a rogue.
Yeah.
Oh, it was my bonus action to manifest my Akko. Yeah, he's just going to stay hidden.
Okay.
And he's going to really sit with the possible height of this Avenger.
Excellent. All right, Twig, what are you doing? Or I guess Twig and Charity, you can kind of both kind of tell me what you're up to. Amulet has been retrieving clothes and distributing them to you all.
Okay, so we do have our clothes now?
You do have your clothes.
All right.
I don't even gonna have you have cost an action or bonus action. You just put fresh clothes on, baby.
Excellent.
So
Non-poop clothes, woo!
Everybody likes clean britches.
That's right. The Warforged is basically looking out the door, talking to the Azure Avenger.
Mhm.
All right, I'm going to try to sneak around to the back of the shop to see if there's an exit back there.
Very nice. Okay, yeah. So you sneak around to the back of the shop. She's distracted enough that she's not really paying attention. So tell me, kind of like, are you just kind of like running back there and kind of looking around? How does Twig investigate such a thing?
He's going to move very stealthily because he doesn't want the workers there to mention anything to the Harmonium officer either. So he'll.
Good, awesome. All right, make me a stealth roll.
All right, I have advantage. Oh boy. All right, so that is 15.
All right, yeah, that's good enough. The workers are still, they haven't really. Let's just say that the Harmonium officers, this isn't their first time asked no scrubs. Say that. So they keep their heads down. They keep their washing going, and you're able to figure out that there is a back door to this place. It's currently locked, but you could probably you don't think it's super sophisticated at first glance. You could investigate it on your next turn if you'd like.
Perfect.
All right. Charity, what are you up to?
Well, she was about to do the same thing. She's looking for another way out while they're distracted.
Okay.
So when she sees Twig kind of go, kind of like stealthily, like she'll kind of like look over. I think she looks over and he's there, and then she like looks back at the Harmonium officer and then looks and like Twig's gone. Like what? So she'll do a little double take. She's gonna put on her uniform, make sure her little artificer apron is nice and snug. Reach down, make sure everything's there. And then she's gonna glance, like, can she look around and see if there's like, just do like an investigation check and see if there's any other like weird way out or something she can use to her advantage to maybe cause a distraction?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, make me an investigation check.
So 23.
Yeah, absolutely. You notice that there is a transom window that is above the front door that is propped open. That you think that given all of your relative sizes, 3 of you plus maybe 2 of the babies, probably not Akko, Skitch, or a giant baby. She might be able to be lifted, Tia, but or Tika, but she will not fit through that window.
Yeah, giant baby not gonna fit through that window at all.
Tika eat? Yes. Tika fit? No.
She's gonna kind of like glance over at Amulet and kind of go like and kind of like glance up at the window. Huh? Yeah. Like this.
There's a lot of like.
she's not subtle about this. Like she's like, you go out the window, run away from baskets.
So while you're having your mime show, Twig, are you hanging out kind of back there? Are you going to try to work on the lock? Or are you going to come back and let everybody know?
I want to get that unlocked first, and then I'll let them know.
Okay. All right. So we'll go back to well, let's see. So the Warforged and the Zur Avenger continue to kind of have their back and forth, and you can hear the Harmonium officer talking about arresting you guys. And at that point, Twig, you hear like immediately behind you, little dog Twig, look at me. I have 2 babies. I left a big baby back there. She's not going anywhere. She was very hungry. I gave her something to eat. Where are we going?
We're gonna go out the door here in a second. Just gotta unlock it.
Okay, we not forget Angry Halfling and Big Dog Akko, though, and other lady, no?
Oh no.
Okay, what do you want me to do? What Skitch do for you?
Well, you can unlock the door, right?
Well, I'm holding babies right now, but here, you take Dagger, maybe Dagger will unlock door.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'll unlock it.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to let you kind of work on the door. Send me in private roles some sleight of hands. I need 3 sleight of hands.
Sleight of hands or thieves' tools?
Oh, well, I don't know. Do you have thieves' tools? I don't know. I don't know
do.
that his dagger really counts as that, but
No, I have thieves' tools.
You could leverage it. I don't know. Skitch wants to be Skitch just wants to be helpful.
Now he gave me thieves' tools after I broke mine, so we're good.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Says the DM that's never DM'd for you guys before. Good to know. Okay, so I'll let you work on that. Akko, you are in the tub. You've heard that the Harmonium officer is planning on arresting you, to which the Revenger has insisted that you are all innocent and that he does not want to embarrass her, but he will if he must, because his words will not be taken.
Akko is impressed. He thinks this Revenger guy is pretty cool. He is going to, however, so there was a window was above the front door.
Yeah. Basically, like, she is taking up like the entirety of that front doorway. And there's a transom window above that's just kind of like an awning window that opens out. And it's going to be real. I think it would be real snug for Akko. I don't know that he would recognize that or not. But it's more kind of shitty little kid, not shitty big doggo.
He is like, okay, he is going to I think, yeah, he'll swap places once more, so he's back. Back. Akko is hiding, and he's going to
does your Akko stay in the tub then, or does it disappear?
We literally swap spots. Okay. Yeah. And so he is going to let's see, he can move it 30 feet. He'll move the Akko out to the he'll move the Akko to the outside because he can see to the outside through the window.
Yes.
So he'll move the Akko to the outside. So it would be like, because it was like an alley. It was like an alley entrance. So it'll be just sort of, I don't know, probably floating at window height because that's where you can see. Okay. And then he, in the meantime, everyone's got clothes on. Is that right? Is that the understanding?
Everyone you can see.
All right, cool. I was just like, do I need to dress that baby? He is. In the meantime, he is
going. Take care of that. Little baby giant puts on pants just like Skeech does, one leg at a time. Only when Skeech puts his pants on, he takes other people's pants as well.
He is going to. Okay, so you can see that people are working on getting out. He's going to lift that baby.
Lift the baby.
Lift the baby.
So when you lift the baby, you hear from down the hall, hey, you can only lift one baby, big dog Akko. Skeech can carry 2. And at that moment, the Warforged head spins around 180 degrees and says, I wouldn't go out that door if I were you. And Amulet, Charity, let me know what you're doing.
Akko will say to Skitch, since we're all being loud anyway, he's going to say, he will be like, You give me both, baby. Akko carry every baby.
This is why I like you, big dog Akko. Oh, why are we always in problems with you? You carry babies, so helpful. There are less babies I carry, more other things. You know. Okay, Charity, Amulet.
Are we between the Warforged and Akko now? Like,
Akko is
if he
kind of
went
like
and got the
right
baby?
by you. Like if I had to kind of position you, like Akko would be kind of off the side with Tika. You're kind of right in the middle. The Warforged is down here at the front door. The Azure Avengers on the other side, and Twig and Skitch and your human and owl buddy are kind of in the back hallway by that door.
I'm gonna step forward and step between Akko and the Warforged as much as I can to like give him time to get out with the baby.
Sounds good.
And I'm gonna look as tough as I can for a 3-foot something Kender.
Yeah,
Carry baby.
tough.
Easy.
Tough. Yeah.
See? Tough, tall,
Hell yeah.
totally tall.
Yeah. Charity?
Amulet just threw a big wrench in my works, but that's okay because a good artificer can work around a wrench.
I mean, you could tell me to do something different, and I could.
No, it's perfection. Charity's going to intentionally wait and ready grease for the next round.
Okay.
She wants to make sure that Amulet can get the hell out of the way because that's a 10-foot radius. But as soon as like Amulet and Akko are like out of the way, regardless of what direction they're gonna go, she's readying that so that she can get grease on the ground and hopefully affect and like if it winds up catching Captain Fancy Pants, whatever, no sweat off her back.
We don't know that guy.
I don't know him. I don't know you. That's my purse.
You're really cool.
Okay. All right. So we are going to enter into initiative proper now. We're right below you all at the 9 cutoff. The Warforged is right below you in order, and then Skitch, and then it's top of the pop. So just for your reference, the Tabaxi is first, and then Akko, and then the Azure Avenger, Twig, Amulet, Charity, Warforged, and then and I'm going to put the babies with whoever is currently carrying the babies. So Akko, you're going to be encumbered unless you have the strength. Lifting the baby, I believe that Akko can do. Carrying the baby at speed might be a little slower.
Okay, carry. Fast. Easy.
Okay, so the Warforged is going to start to kind of turn her body around and head towards Amulet, who is posturing as mightily as she might posture. And she gives you one last warning and says, I don't want to hurt any of you. I just want you to follow the rule of law. If you come with me, no harm shall fall to you or the rest of the children. I just want to talk. At that moment, the Azure Avenger runs in and taps her on the shoulder, and she turns around and he says, "I don't want to have to do this." And starts winding his fist up like this. Skeech just like runs up to Akko and throws you both of the babies and goes and runs over and hides behind one of the hammers and says, Skeech will follow your lead, big dog Akko.
Akko like holds them all in one hand and just like.
Okay, so Akko, you're up next, and then the Azure Avenger will go, and then Amulet, then Twig, then Amulet, and Charity. So Akko.
Okay. So Akko is going to let me think. Akko's going to move his Akko back inside. So it's on all fours behind the Warforged.
Yep.
So if the Warforged gets punched or takes a step or something, it like falls over his Akko. And then he's going to is the door open yet?
The back door?
Yeah.
Let me check.
I rolled mostly well.
Mostly.
Yes. The door is unlocked. It can be opened on Twig's turn.
I can know it.
It took him a little fiddling.
Well, I'll open the door. You can open a door.
Well, you are carrying 3 babies. So
I'll Sparta kick the door open.
okay. You have to get to the door first.
All right.
What's your movement?
30.
Okay. You can get to the door with them and kick it open.
Great. I'll do it.
Do it. All right. The Azure Avenger will see your Akko appear behind the Harmonium officer and says, "Ha, a classic move!" And while he's whining like this, he just reaches out and goes, "Woof!" and pushes the door forward. And
Three Stooges.
and she
like it.
just like, he goes to like push her, and she just like stands there and nothing happens.
Oh no.
And he goes, "Of course I wouldn't do anything so sophomoric." All right. Twig.
All right, so the door is now kicked open.
The door is now open.
All right, let's go. And I will run out the door.
Okay.
I will go right.
Okay.
I assume Akko will see me go right and can direct others that way.
Okay.
And then I will use my movement, my action, and my bonus action to just go.
Okay. All right. Amulet?
As long as everyone's starting to move, I'm gonna start making sure I'll be last one out. I'm pushing everyone out.
Okay. All right. So Amulet, you take off Charity.
Is Tika still on all fours, like behind the Warforged?
Well, that's my Akko.
Yeah, Akko.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's,
Akko.
oh God. Well, yeah, we're doing it. Charity's gonna cast Grease.
Okay.
Because what could possibly go wrong with
What
this?
could possibly go wrong?
Great.
So, yeah, she'll literally be like, "Yo, tin can!" Just throw it down on the ground. It goes in a 10-foot square, kind of centered, right behind the Warforged. So like
Okay.
10-foot square. And it's now difficult terrain.
Okay.
And anybody standing in it has to make a dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
Okay. So Akko will have to make a dexterity saving throw.
I can. It's not really governed by the laws of physics. Like I can float it around and stuff. So
Is it like a ghost?
it's kind of like I'll roll it. Sure.
What is? I mean,
I'd roll a
I'm just
natural
curious.
20.
Yeah, you
All right.
do.
So it's
It don't matter.
all right. So the grease has happened right behind the Warforged, and the Warforged, you see, turns its head around and looks directly at you, Charity. And out of the side of its head, this little like trap door opens, and from out of it comes a little arm that like wraps around, and in it there is a signal whistle, and you see steam start to erupt from its mouth, and you hear this loud, like piercing whistle that sounds like a British cop whistle going off, like they're chasing the scoundrels through the dark alley. And they are going to, yes, definitely Benny Hill. And this is when we need to have sound alerts set up for the Twitch.
No more, we're gonna get a strike. So,
if it's on the little app where people use their channel points, Clarksky has that one on his, I think.
it's fine.
I'm too busy playing the Bad Flute, Pirates of the Caribbean theme or Titanic
Those are
theme.
so fun. Oh, the Titanic one gets me every time.
Yeah. Especially when he's playing the spooky games. There's nothing better than it's like jump scare territory and then like Bad Flute Titanic. That's how I signal that I'm watching this game. Okay, so the Warforged then, as she has her head kind of turned around, she's looking at you, Charity. She blows this whistle that you can hear. Twig, you can hear it like way out in the streets.
That's not good.
She is still like facing forward. She kind of turns around and like steps on Akko, and then reaches out and punches at the Azure Avenger, and and just absolutely clocks the crap out of him. Okay.
All I see in my head is like booster gold.
It's so booster gold.
So
Perfect.
it's Skitch's turn. Skitch is going to plug his ears with little bits of like laundry that he can see around to try to keep that out of his ears. And then Nate, can you roll me a D20?
11.
11. Okay. So Twig, as he is running out and Amulet is kind of catching up to him, Akko, you're kind of about to kind of emerge into the street. You start to see winged figures floating down from the tops of the surrounding buildings, and gargoyles have lit upon the street and are starting to like come out of their like blockier form and kind of form their legs from their like curled up. At the beginning, it was just their wings flying down, but as they're flying down, their arms are like popping out kind of magically, and their legs from their little like crouched position are like stretching out. And a group of 5 of them lands Twig in front of you as you're continuing down the road. And then Akko, back near you, the other 6 start to kind of light down near the back entrance.
Yes.
And one of them says to you, Twig, where do you think you're going?
I was going that way, but now I'm going to go this way. And I'll run the other way.
Good. All right. So let's see. Akko, it's your turn.
Okay, so we're like sort of penned in by gargoyles. Is that vaguely like we came out? So we came out. We come in with. Are we allowed? Like, is the back entrance on the street, or is it also like an alley?
That's
like,
it's out onto an alley. So the alley will go like back out to like the main streets, but it was on the opposite side where you entered on the other alley. And this is
so at either end of the alley, basically, there's like a bunch of gargoyles.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay.
Yes.
Akko is going to heave a knowlish sigh, and then he is going to put down the baby, and he's going to draw his laser pistol.
Heck yes.
And he's gonna shoot one of the gargoyles. The mean gargoyle, the biggest gargoyle, the alpha, the big purple one.
Goliath.
Yep.
All right.
Sounded like you were talking to the little red one. So
Probably.
I should roll a
Yeah, Brooklyn,
That's-
Lexington. Come on, let's call them by their names. They're
It's been a-
gargoyles, not nameless red caps that used to be children.
It's been a minute. That is 20 to hit. Not a
Yeah, 20
natural
will hit.
20. This 20. All
Yeah.
right, that's 13 radiant damage
Ooh, wowee.
to the gargoyle. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah.
Goliath.
And then sorry, 16. There's a bonus. Then he is going to let's see, his echo can't actually. Do I have an echo attack left?
So Echo got stepped on by the Warforged. I don't know
Yeah.
what that does to Echo, but
I'm just going to I'm just gonna disappear my echo. It's gone. Poof. So hopefully that'll make her fall over or something. And then he's going to just maneuver himself so he is clearly like the primary target between gargoyles and babies.
okay. So currently, kind of, you've exited this back alley. Twig went out and went right. There's 5 down, kind of at the end of where Twig was. On your end, there's 6, and then the kind of back door, the babies are kind of positioned there, and you're kind of moving over in front of those 6 that are on your end.
Between the 6 and everybody.
Okay.
Except Twig, probably, unless
Well, Twig is running back towards you.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. All right, so after Akko, the Azura Venture, from inside, you can hear him kind of like get to his feet, and you hear him kind of bark out at the Harmonium officer, like, "Is that the best you have? My kid's sister punches harder than that, and she doesn't have a fancy metal suit." And so the Azura Venture, he's going to attack. None of you are there to see that, but he's literally that. Well, I guess Charity, you're still there, right?
Yeah, I'm still
Okay.
there for the moment.
So he's like making a big show of it, and he like is circling around, like trying to kind of like get between like the back door and the Warforged, but he's like keeping his dukes up and says, "Please don't make me embarrass you further." And he like goes in and he's gonna make man, I can't roll with that guy. Those dice, maybe I should switch for some other dice, or he's gonna be a joke the entire time. Well, literally and figuratively. Twig, you are up, and then Amulet.
All right, so I was running toward the one group of gargoyles. Turn around, I see another group of them.
Yeah, and in between that group and you is Akko, and behind Akko, like between you and Akko, are the kids.
Now, are the gargoyles like around the door in a semicircle, or they're just at the end of the alley?
They're just kind of blocking the end of either alley, and they're starting to kind of like walk towards you. Like, think pincer maneuver. These are shitty gargoyle cops, essentially.
Yeah. Are there any doors on the other side of the alley, or is it just a wall?
Make me a perception check.
Natural 20.
There is one door past the gargoyles that are coming towards you on the opposite side of the laundry, the direction that you just came from. Outside of that, it's a pretty sheer wall. There does seem to be some windows, a couple stories up in the alley on the opposite side. It's a much taller building than no scrubs.
Is no scrubs just a one floor?
Yeah,
Okay.
It looks like it has maybe like a flat above it that maybe maybe your good friend lives upstairs, but yeah, it's not too hip, not too robust.
All right.
Big Linda lives a modest lifestyle in Kirby Lane.
That's fair. I'm just gonna walk over to Akko and say, I think we're kind of screwed here.
Just stares at him blankly. Like, how can you possibly think that? I just shot a gargoyle with a laser gun. They probably don't even know what that is.
True story.
That's what he says in the look, because it's not his turn.
I get it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Amulet,
Okie dokie. So
you've run out, and as you ran out, you saw gargoyles like light down on either side. You basically saw Akko like see the ones that Twig ran into. You see him put down the babies. Our gargoyles light down on the other side. You see him pull out his laser pistol and just shoot the biggest one that has kind of a purple tint and a really nice flat top.
she's gonna see that. She's gonna go, oh crap. And she's gonna jump back inside the door real quick. And she's gonna go, okay, this worked once. Let's try it again. And she says her oath as fast as she can. She goes, with Dragon Strikes at Cataclysm's Hour, Solinar, Lunatary, hear my call, grab your power. And she transforms into her giant Amazon shape and she jumps back out with her hoopak, which turned into a giant axe. She's going to get as far as she can on her standard movement and just be ready. She's like, okay, guys, we got this.
Are you running to the left towards the 6 that Akko shot one of them, or are you running past Twig to the 5 on the right?
I think she's going to try to do like a defensive barrier. So try to get like a half circle with them. So she's going to try to make sure like nothing comes behind us, knowing that Charity's still inside and everyone else is probably right behind us.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. All right. So you're just kind of like positioning yourself there, kind of next to the kids, making sure that nothing's like coming back in.
Yeah, it takes my full action to change.
Change. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good. So the gargoyles are now going to move in 2 from the left that are going to attack you, Twig, and then 3 from the from the right against Twig, from the left against Akko, and one of them is going to attack Amulet as well. So big boy that you shot, Akko, is going to come in and attempt to attack you. A 21 and a 13.
21 hits.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know your guys' ACs. If you guys want to toss ACs in the chat, I can just let you know where their stuff hits now. So he is going to hit you for 5 piercing damage, and then the second one is going to attack. Wow, a 2 and a 6. So the big guy and the other guy is going to attack you, Akko. Only one of their attack is hits. A bite and a claw from either. Amulet, the third, attacks you. Wow, a 6 and a 3. Other D20s.
It's fine. You can keep using those. It's okay.
I got like smarky betchitis. Twig, I'm gonna attack you with the other 2. Wow. A 20 is the highest. The next highest is a 14.
The 20 does not hit.
The 20 does not hit?
It totally does. And it's my AC is 15.
Okay. Hey, dude. Long time watcher, first time DM. I don't have the ACs internalized.
Nah, you're good.
Okay, so the 20 is going to hit. That's going to be 7 slashing damage. They're going to get you with their claws.
Oh, and we're all made out of paper. So just so you know.
Truth.
Yeah.
That's accurate.
You guys are 5th level.
I'm made of sugar and spice and everything.
5th level. Yeah, let me just add 2 levels here quick.
Third?
Yeah.
Except for me, Charity's level 4.
Oh, wow. All right. Well,
like it's not like we can't take 12 gargoyles.
That'd be fine.
We got this.
Okay. All right.
Got some babies here that can tank You know?
Stitch will probably definitely pull his weight, so we don't have to say that. Okay, Charity,
Stitch
it's
is
your
gone.
turn.
Never knew you guys. But I know those guys. Goodbye. I'm running away.
Oh, sorry, I saw something that would fit in my
Innocent-
pocket.
innocent-
Down that road over
Oh,
there.
yeah. Innocent bystander. I'm just trying to get back home to where I live, which is not here, but somewhere else. I don't know any of it.
It's very sketchy to do that, to
He
be
said,
honest.
Fuzz was
Yes.
here. We must hide. None of you hid. Stitch did. Stitch is gone. Okay, Charity, you greased the ground. The Warforged was not impressed, and also noticed that everybody else had left. So she made her tweet. So
That's a her problem.
yeah, this is a true story. But what do you want to do?
Getting the hell out of Dodge. Yeah, she's gonna bail, and I think when she gets out into the alley and she sees Amulet, because Amulet's kind of like like on the right, like to the right of the door.
Yeah. She's just
Okay.
like just outside the door.
Yeah, so she's gonna kind of like scared. She kind of like does like a double take and skids and does this like, yo, again with the weird chick. Okay. And then she's gonna like look at the gargoyles. She's gonna cast Ray of Sickness.
Oh, sick. Awesome.
Hopefully.
Are you gonna shoot it to the right at those or
No, she's gonna aim it to the left.
okay. All right.
At those.
At the ones that are further away?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
are they within 60 feet? Because it's a 60-foot range.
So yeah, so she could shoot, she could like kind of go up and like shoot past Akko, because Akko's engaged. Akko and Amulet are engaged with 3 close, and then there's 3 that kind of stayed back to make sure that the alleyway was still like blocked off.
Dope. Let's try to make one of them barf. That sounds fun.
Okay, sounds good.
That's gonna be an 18. Thank you.
Yep.
Dope. And 10 damage.
Okay, what kind of damage?
It is poison damage. And they have to also make a constitution saving throw.
All right.
And on a failed save, they are poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Okay. They don't make that because they are gargoyles.
Awesome. They are poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Make me a perception check.
Cool. 15.
You notice that these gargoyles don't look very sick, but they do look very sick.
Gross.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Damn, God. All right.
Tier 2.
You guys are fun to DM for. So the Warforged is going to move through and start to attack the Azure Avenger, who has now placed himself between the back door and the you guys and the Warforged, essentially. So she's going to attack him twice, and basically just like turn around and start like pow pow. But she will make a dexterity saving throw for the grease. Okay.
Yes.
19.
Yep, that'll do it.
All right. So she like steps in it, and you probably don't see this, but you see like there's like little holes in her armor that like open up and start going and like just absorb all of the grease like into her body like it's a little tweet.
Well, I didn't mean to do her a favor. Damn.
Mama was thirsty, you know. little road soda. Okay, so the Warforged attacks the Azure Avenger. Wow. I literally, aside from those 2 attacks on you guys, I haven't rolled better than single digits. I just got dual 7s. So those 2 are locked in a combat of not epic proportion. But they are going to kind of keep battling back towards you. Amulet, when you're in your other form, do your statistics change?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
You're just
well, I mean,
bigger?
just I'm bigger. My weapon's bigger. I get a couple like Bear's Endurance, Cat's Grace stuff.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I just wanted to make sure that I'm asking when stuff like that happens.
I mean, I want my AC to change, but the rules say it doesn't.
So far. Okay. So Skitch. Well, you guys don't know what Skitch is doing. Skitch is out for Skitch. Skitch is doing Skitch things, as Skitch does.
It's very sketch.
Yeah, he's a Skitch. Okay. Let's see. Everybody make me perception checks.
18.
5.
21.
8.
Okay, this is like the exact opposite of last time. So everybody who got over a 15 sees that as you're kind of like holding ground right there, the tabaxi, you see him like walk like up and around and like up the wall of the outside and starts walking up to the second story of No Scrubs. And he kind of like walks around, but then like gets down on all fours. And he's pretty dark colored, so he kind of blends in a bit once he's not showing his stomach against the wall. It's so kind of like dark and sooty. All right, Akko, you're up. And then Azure, and then a Twig.
All right, with his bonus action, he is going to manifest his Echo next to the giant baby. And then he is going to wait till next turn to do something about that because he only has one bonus action. He's going to holster his laser pistol and he's going to haul out his sweet new axe and he's going to hack at the purple guy again. That is probably going to hit. That's a 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. That is. That is 14 magical slashing damage.
Okay.
It is magical. And then he's going to, stand there. He's going to hold his ground. He's like, you guys aren't so big. I go no impressed by stone dogs.
From the background, you can't like tell where it is because you were kind of like paying attention to the tabaxi and that, and but you hear like Skitch calling from somewhere like, Akko is the biggest dog there is. Big dog in the big fight. All right. The Zoo Avenger is going to attack Warforged. Hey, nat 20 and a 15. Hit me, dog. Oh, only for
Thanks for having us our back, Doug.
Oh. Okay. So all right. So the Azure Avenger says he kind of, you hear him like from in there kind of like throwing back and saying the smart move would be to give up, and you hear this big loud like clang, and then you hear like clang clang, and he said, there's plenty more where that came from. I'll be serving it up all day. All right. Twig.
Would it be possible for me to circle around the gargoyle that Akko is currently fighting?
You'd have to disengage from the gargoyles that attacked you.
Bonus action, disengage.
All right. Excellent.
And then I will attack that gargoyle. Since we are now flanking, do I get advantage?
Sure, because I'm Ben tonight.
Excellent. All right, so I will attack.
I'm assuming that's what he gives you. If not, Merry Christmas.
All right, so with my rapier, that is a 25.
To hit?
Yes.
Yes, that hits.
Excellent. All right, so that'll be that with sneak attack, which is currently 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 15 damage.
Tell me about your rapier, Twig.
Well, it's long and thin and it pokes things.
All right, excellent. Piercing damage?
Yes,
Slashing damage? Okay. All right, and you said 15?
correct.
Yes, you are able to do a good amount of damage. And this once mighty, its handle is a little plain. Its once mighty visage is not looking so mighty anymore. Maybe Akko was right about it not being a very big dog, winged dog.
Oh,
wing.
always right.
All right. So Twig, you've gone. Amulet, you are up.
Okie dokie. Remind me. Did Charity attack a gargoyle the same direction as Akko and Twig, or the other side?
Yeah, she shot to the left. She shot towards the 3 at the end of the alleyway, which I believe goes back out to the kind of main thoroughfare off of Kirby Lane.
And the other side of the alley, does it look like it goes anywhere, or is it a dead end? Does it go somewhere?
It probably joins up with another street. It's further down than you can kind of see right now.
Okay. Thinking I'm gonna go towards Akko and Twig's side so we can try to make a hole.
Cool. Sounds good.
And as long as I can get to one within 30 feet, I'm going to attack the first gargoyle I can, not one that they're on. I'll pick my own.
Okay, you won't be able to get to one within 30 feet, but you could fight any of the 3. Well, I mean, one was attacking you, so you
that's
could
right.
just attack that one.
That's right. There was one on me. I will hit that one.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, that's not bad. That's an 18.
Yep, that hits.
4. Ooh, that's not so great. 7 damage.
It's better than 4. Originally you said 4, and I was like, oh, excellent, awesome.
I rolled a 2 on a d12. That does not make me happy. But
right.
I'll
and
take it.
What are you hitting it with? Sorry.
I am swinging with a great axe.
Okay, sounds good. Is for Amulet. All right, and the gargoyles. So, Amulet, there's going to be one that attacks you, bite, and a. Never mind. Just. Oh Jesus. A 1, a 4, a 4, and a 6. I'm cashing in new.
Time for a new dice.
Ridiculous. Okay. I just rolled a 1 and a 4 on 2 completely different dice. Okay, so Amulet, nobody's going to attack you. The 2 that came in that were on Twig that he had disengaged with are going to attempt to attack. One of them is going to attempt to attack Akko, as is the big boy. The other one is going to try to attack the Azure Avenger from behind. Akko, one of those will hit for 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the Azure Avenger is going to get hit from behind with a big old bite for 9.
I'm gonna Sentinel attack the one that attacked the Azure Avenger.
Nice.
Which is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, it's 15 magical slashing damage.
Yeah, nice. That's the biggest hit of the night, I think. Nice. All right. Aside from the Azure Avenger getting punched in the face. Okay. Next up, gargoyles. The other gargoyles. I just rolled so terrifically before that I've already gone through all the ones that aren't very far away from you. And the other ones don't have any ranged attack. So, just kidding. I've never used gargoyles before. Maybe this is why. They're very I don't know.
task specific.
So
Yeah.
used to
Yeah.
seasoned street criminals. We're outpaced by these children. We're no match.
I can't believe it.
Tough.
All right, Charity, you are up.
Excellent. Are at least two of them like within 5 feet of each other in the direction I'm facing?
Yeah. There's one, two. There's 3 of them that are on Akko right now, that are all within 5 feet of Akko.
Cool.
There's one of them that like Amulet and Akko are real close to one another because they're kind of like log jammed up. So there's the 4 that are on them right now, and then the ones that are further away are all standing just like side by side, like wingtip to wingtip, basically
Cool.
like blocking off the width of the alleyway.
Awesome. I'm gonna go after 2 of them that are on Akko,
Okay,
and we're gonna use Acid Splash.
nice.
So they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. X. That's not going to do it at all. I rolled an 8 and a 1, so
Nope.
given their dexterity bonus of 0, that's an 8 and a 1.
That's a big no. They each take 5 points of damage.
All right. The big one that is on Akko that people have been pew-pewing and punching goes down. And the other one takes the 5 points. And that's the one that is on Amulet as well.
Cool. Cool.
All right. Unexpected, but fantastic. The Warforged is going to attack the Azure Avenger, and since she is being flanked by a gargoyle attacking the Azure Avenger, she's going to get advantage. Is that how it works? Oh, I didn't even need it. Play that sad trombone, Doug. Another nat 20 for the Warforged. Oh, God. The Azure Avenger is getting ass handed to him.
That's the sound that plays when he appears. It's like just his theme. It's like, as your Avenger, here to save the day. Wah, 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 wah.
TGIF, am I right, guys? All right, so you see essentially what you wanted to do with the Azure Avenger and Warforged happen as the Warforged hits the Azure Avenger so hard that it tumbles over the shorter gargoyle that's behind him. And he like tumbles into the alleyway and rolls like comically until he's like sitting up against the opposite alley wall and is just kind of staring back and says, "I'll save you from more embarrassment now because I respect the law. And I could definitely defeat you, but I won't take any more of this." All right. From the very far distance, you hear Skitch say, "Yes, you will. You're tiny dog." Okay. You see the cat. Actually, make me perception checks. We'll see who sees the cat.
17.
Tabaxi.
That's a 3.
14.
Charity
And-
can't see anything tonight.
Akko, what did you get?
17.
Okay, you're the only one that notices the cat has kind of gone up and disappeared over the kind of edge of the kind of top of the building. And you just happen to kind of like look up to look for him, and you see him jump across and like position himself like above where the Azure Avenger is, and he slowly starts to kind of like slink down. And if he wasn't moving, you wouldn't be able to tell because he's just blending in with the color of the building right next to you.
Yeah, I can feel him in my hackles.
All right, it's your turn, Akko.
My hackles. Akko is going to turn and hack at the one that is attacking the giant Amazon that was his friend a minute ago. And that is 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Wait. That is another 15 magical slashing damage.
All right. Yeah, that's a good got a good hit in.
And yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah, he's ready. Depending. Just kind of
All right.
looking around, see if you can see that cat.
The Azure Avenger like uses his movement to like slowly, you can tell he's like getting up like a little slow. he's a little worse for wear, and says, please, I would hate to have to defeat you. Wish I could. Give up now, and I will spare you. I can't vouch for my wards, but you and I, we leave this place. Everything just clean. Everything. We're cool. We're cool. And he like puts up his dukes and he's like, I'm gonna roll percentages. No, she's gonna beat the shit out of him. Okay. Twig, it's your turn, and then Amulet.
Is there still a gargoyle between me and Akko?
Yes. There's 3 gargoyles on that side now. The big one is down, and there's 2 smaller one that's been beaten up a bit that Amulet has been fighting, and then that Charity hit with the acid, and then there's another that is on Akko.
All right. Well, I got a natural 20.
All right.
So how is that going to work with my sneak attack?
Well, it's engaged with somebody else, so your sneak attack should trigger if you haven't attacked it, right?
Right. So usually with crits, we take max and then roll again.
You do what you feel is right.
Twig.
That's what Ben would do.
Yeah, so I'm gonna murder it. All right, so that'll be. Oh, that's a lot of math. Okay, hold on.
Need a calculator?
12.
Is it more than 52?
I don't think so.
Okay, all right. Just check.
24.
I mean, did you confirm crit? Was it a quad?
Oh, I didn't do that. Let's find out. No, it's not.
Damn.
It hit the horn again, Doug. Thank you.
30.
30? Okay.
30.
With your plain rapier?
Yes.
All right. Alrighty then. Okay. Sorry. You guys, it's very different. Keeping up the chat with other people. All right.
We're all in the same place. It's weird.
I know. Totally crazy. Totally crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Akko, if you didn't have inspiration, you can take for that.
Heck, I don't know.
That's real good.
I do.
Okay, and then Twig just went. Amulet, you're up. Sorry.
Okay, still one in front of me, right?
Yep, there's one on you. You saw out of the corner of your eye a big old splash of acid from your good friend Charity. Maybe you didn't.
I'm gonna hit him. I know I'm going to. Oh, I maybe will. It's a 14.
Nope.
Damn it!
That was very Azure Avenger.
I was gonna say, like, stop watching.
You. I know I am. Perhaps
I am.
But it was only because I was looking out for your well-being.
I don't know how to work with these long limbs right now.
I hope you've learned a lesson.
It's weird.
It may seem as though I didn't hit you, but in 4 days, when your heart suddenly explodes, remember my name.
I picture myself swinging and then really not knowing my size. I like spin all the way around a couple of times, but don't hit anything.
Nice. That's brilliant. Take inspiration for that. That's a great,
Thanks.
a great character. Okay, so the one is going to attack you. It hits. Yeah. What's your AC?
15.
Yeah, that hits. The 8 does not. So that's going to hit you for 8 slashing damage.
And I'll
then,
take half because I'm raging to be in this form.
Nice. And then one is going to attack Twig. One will hit, and it'll hit for also 8. This will be piercing damage. It's going to hit with you with a bite. And
Akko's gonna sentinel attack that one.
Okay.
I rolled an 18, so it's like
yes, that will hit.
9 magical slashing damage.
Gotcha. All right, and then the 2 that were coming in from the other side, the one that was on the Avenger previously is going to go over and try to attack it. Hit with both a bite and a claw swipe. And then the second one is going to come in and attack you, Charity. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So that'll hit you for 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Have a gargoyle biting you.
Mm.
But thankfully, it's down in Outlands and not Tasty Boys, so no vampirism. Yay! Or is it? Okay, moving on.
We have a vampire sibling, so it's entirely.
Charity, it's your turn.
She's not too keen on being bit, so that kind of sucks. And since he's close enough to bite, sounds like a good opportunity to use Shocking Grasp.
Oh. Yes, tell me
That is
what you do or I do.
Hold up one sec. Sorry. I'm using Roll20, so of course, like everything is wonky.
No worries.
I love it though. Yeah, she's basically gonna touch it and be like, "Bad dog," because she's pissed.
Nice.
Melee spell attack. I have advantage on the attack if it's wearing armor, made of metal. It's not, but on a hit, it takes 1d8 lightning damage. This may not do much to him, but let's find out. That is a 15.
Yeah, 15 hits.
Dope. Thank you, God. At least I'm rolling something today. And that's 1d8. 4 damage.
Okay. All right.
Also, it cannot take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool.
All right. After Charity comes the Warforged. The Warforged steps out into the alley and says, "I didn't want it to come to this. We could have ended all of this if you would just come with me and talk. But you insist on making a grand show of this all. And as such, I will take you in and I will make an example of you." And because percent. Only 1 hit that time. Yay. All right. Ooh. So she like kind of goes in and like does the you guys ever played the like Capcom versus Street Fighter game where like the giant like Mega Man like fighting robot where it does the like slide and like leans in and then punches the other one, and it does that to the Azure Avenger and just boom, like the cartoonish like hits him in the face and his face just like cutting to his side thing of his head just hitting the wall and her fist just like crushing into his face. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going with the sketch jokes at the end of it instead of actually doing anything.
I like it.
You know, it says, "Who's big dog now?" Because as Akko said. So Akko, you are up, and then the Azure Avenger, and then the Twig.
Because the Observer Avenger, he's not down. Or
No.
is he down? Okay. Yeah, Akko will continue to attack the gargoyle he's putting in the work on, And that's a 15 to hit.
Yeah, 15 hits.
Okay. That is 10 magical slashing damage.
10
And
magical slashing damage. Okay.
And yeah, I think he's just gonna feels like he's in a good place. He's drawing some attacks, he's defending, he feels pretty good. He's gonna stick around.
Okay. All right. And then the Azure Avenger kind of steps up and like wipes what looks to be maybe some blood from his mouth and says, "Oh, you finally decided to start fighting for real. All right, if that's what you've got, let's really throw down now." And he is going to attack the Azure Avenger. Oh, dual 18s. For the first time, he's going to land all this. And you see him for the first time, like really, like he looks really like stoic. Like he looks like an adventurer. Everything seems to fit a little better. He starts to like look a little shabbier, and you see he's pretty well built. Really throwing the old 1-2s there. Maybe he was holding back a little bit.
We'll do this guy cool.
All right, Twig, you're up.
All right, so I'm going to keep attacking the one that I attacked already.
Okay.
That's a cocked natural 20, so that's annoying. Ugh. Well, that turned into a 4. Let's see. That is 10 total. Yep, that's what I thought.
We're like 4.
All right. So Amulet, you're up.
Oh boy. I still haven't taken out that one on me, huh?
No, it's not looking great, but no. Sorry.
Well, gonna hit it again.
All right.
Oh, that's better. That's a 19.
Excellent. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Oh, that's better damage too. That's 12 damage.
Yeah, 12 damage. All right.
Oh no, it's still there?
Oh yeah, it's still there.
Damn it.
Just stone gargoyle.
Not feeling very tough for being twice as big.
Sorry. Charity. Oh, actually, wait a second. Gargoyles get to go. Yippee. I keep looking at the word gargoyles on my sheet and being like, yes, I just said the word gargoyles. And then I'm like, oh no, the gargoyles also have a turn.
They don't have to. They could have like a crisis of conscience. Should we be beating up kids? Is this who we've become?
They are beating up kids.
This is who we've become? Stone gargoyle harmonium lackeys?
They're cops, man. They're supposed to.
Dude, hey Gab. Gargoyles, all gargoyles. All gargoyles. Okay, one of them is going to they'll hit you, Amulet. 1 bite for 4
Okay.
piercing damage.
Okay.
And then Twig, you'll have 1 attacking you. One of them will hit. This is going to be the slashing, so 6
Okay, Twig falls over.
slashing damage.
Oh no.
Akko, you have 2 attacking you. I rolled a 4 and a 2.
Akko's going to attack the one that attacked Twig, though.
Okay.
For Sentinel. Just 1 sec. That's 21.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 11 magical slashing damage.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear if they hit me or not.
1 totally missed. I rolled a 4 and a 2. I just rolled another 4 and a 2. These are different dice. I have, look at all these dice. All of these dice. People at home. So many dice that rolled so bad.
Like butterfly, sting like bee.
Throw them across the room. It's fine.
Dude.
Don't do that. I still can't find one of mine.
I threw mine into the couch. I knew where it went.
Don't let Huey eat it.
No,
It's true.
not today. That was
Okay.
like way back in the day in the mud pit.
Okay.
I assume that's what Twig was making a joke at my expense.
No, yeah, Charity threw one last week before.
No, it was the week before.
Oh,
I
really?
threw 2 of them because they pissed me off.
Chucked it behind her.
I was just like, we're done.
That's amazing.
It deserved it though.
It totally deserved it.
It did. And then we'll have one will attempt to sneak in and attack the Azure Avenger. The Azure Avenger kind of like reaches out and says, "No, I'm much smarter than that." And then let's see. I think that is all of them. So the Warforged is going to kind of raise up her hand, her left hand, and you start to see a kind of like web of energy, kind of like emanating from the palm, almost kind of like she doesn't have like Iron Man repulsors, but you see it looks like she's trying to like reach out and kind of like grasp somebody. And the Azure Avenger says, "Your powers won't work on me. I'm too keen of mind for something like that." And she says, "I wasn't trying to hold you." And you see her pull back like this, and the tabaxi is pulled off the wall and thrown against the wall behind her, and says, "No more games." And she reaches in to like go and punch me again. Luckily, she can't roll either. Nailed it. Okay. I don't know. Skitch yells something about dogs. We're back. The tabaxi kind of attempts to kind of like it like kind of lands on its feet against the wall, but then kind of like skids down a little bit and attempts to kind of like skitter up to its feet. But you see that it's held by the Warforge in place. Akko, you are up.
Did I get to go?
Oh, I thought that you went already.
Did I? I
Did you
thought we
not
had
go?
another rotation.
I don't think you went. 'Cause that's
I'm
something to do with
sorry.
shocking grasp, right?
Yeah,
I'm
that's what, yeah,
sorry.
I did check your grass. It's okay. Slightly complicated question.
Yes.
Is there an area where I can line up where I could potentially hit like 2 or 3 of them in a line in a 30-foot range, like a 30-foot distance?
Not without having probably one of your. You could do it and hit 2 of them, but you'd also hit one of your people. So somebody would have to take it. But you could definitely do it.
Everybody's kind of okay, right?
Except for Twig, who's laying on the ground unconscious.
Oh yeah, I don't want to hit. That's
hit
my thing. I
Twig.
don't want to hit. I don't want to hit Twig.
As-
As long as I don't hit Twig, I think it's worth it.
yeah.
We'll just say,
advantage on
Twig
six.
probably isn't going to make his saving roll.
Hey.
For that, not for his death saving throw. I wouldn't kill one of you while I'm
Dying. No dying. Not allowed. So now you got me
Twig
rethinking.
Swiftstrike Jr. has a nice ring to it. Shitty littler kid. Shit.
Shitty littler kid. You know what? No. If he's down, we're gonna use healing word.
Okay.
24
All right, Twig, you can have.
plus. That's 7. You get 7 hit points back.
Excellent.
make sure he's up and running.
For now.
For now.
Excellent. All right. So, okay, now we're back. The tabaxi is held. It's back to Akko. Sorry about that. Thank you, Charity. Akko, and then the Azure Avenger, and then.
Akko is going to. I think it was already. He's already attacking the one that was attacking Twig, so he's gonna go ham on that one.
Okay.
20, not natural. It's 20. That is 14 magical slashing damage.
All right. You take out that gargoyle.
Akko then is going to use his bonus attack to make a rampage bite attack since he dropped it to 0 on, I think, the one by Amulet, the one that's attacking Amulet. He'll bite that one for 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Not magical.
That one's looking real bad.
And then how many are left?
There's basically just the kind of 2 that are on you, one on you, one on Amulet. And then there's the one that attacked the Azure Avenger. Because the one that Charity hit is the one that's on Amulet, the acid spray one.
Okay. So there's
3 at either end.
Okay. Yeah, Akko is going to stay there, but he's going to put himself between Twig and anything.
Okay.
He can. Or if he can't do everything, then the most that he can.
Yeah, I mean, he can basically stand over Twig, and I mean, Twig's not very big.
Yeah,
it's true.
Okay. The Azure Avenger is going to kind of look up or kind of look over at him and says, no one treats my chum like that. If you want to fight, you fight with me, and I can beat you. I can beat you. I wouldn't. You don't pick on someone your own size. Yes, someone your own size, because I am of your size, and I don't even need metal to do it. Look at me, all in blue. I'm blue. You know what makes me blue? He just keeps jabbering with him. Like, he basically is trying not to fight her at this point. Twig, you have 7 hit points. What do you want to do?
I do have 7 hit points. So we're pretty screwed, right? Because you said there are still 3 gargoyles on either side of the street.
There are 3 gargoyles on either side, blocking off the different.
I feel like 3 gargoyles is pretty good.
Yes, 3 out of like 10, 11. I don't think I can do what I'm thinking of doing. All right, we'll try it. Can I
You can
take down the Warforged like I'm taking down an at with my 50 feet of rope?
You could certainly try.
All right. So I'm going to take out my rope.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to run around the Warforged and attach the rope and just kind of spin it around and then run away.
Okay. Make me a sleight of hand check.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
All right.
That was worse.
Oh no.
All right, so that's 9.
Okay. All right. So you start to like run over there, and you go to kind of like hook it on, and you get around it, and you're running around it just like around and around and around. And as you're like running around it, you realize that like it's not caught, but it's like resting above like the kind of boot cut of the Warforged.
Yeah.
So it isn't like catching, but it isn't falling down. And so it's just like it's spinning around like the Warforged with you, but it's not actually getting any tighter.
Oh, of course it is.
Let me see. The Warforged is pretty big, and its eyes are like on top. So like unless it feels this, roll me a stealth check.
And a Warforged feel?
Wow.
Right.
Oh, that's the name of the
Scotty.
episode.
It is. So that'd be 22.
It's not gonna feel you. You're tiny enough, and it's distracted enough with your Avenger just like jibber jabbering at it.
Excellent.
Warforged. Good question. Good question. Okay, so you're trying to add at it, and it's just it ain't happening. Amulet, you see Twig run over, and you just see him like running around the feet of the Warforged, and you're like, "What's going on?"
He is punch drunk.
Yeah, I think he's gone a little loopy on us. But there's still one in front of me, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. It's looking very, very bad, though.
I'm real mad at it. I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna scream at it and then
Okay.
and go die, and then I rolled a 1.
Oh, roll it again.
Damn it! It's not going well. That was a 9 that time.
Okay.
I have a point of inspiration, I think.
Oh, you
Can
know what?
give it to you?
I have inspiration. Never mind. I have it. Let me use
Okay.
mine.
Okay.
That would be silly. I should use mine. I forget I had it. The second roll was much better. That was a 21.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
I always forget inspiration.
I kind of
Okay,
did until now, too.
I know, right?
It's like, oh, crap.
It's an 8 damage.
That's enough to drop it.
Oh,
Yay.
finally! Jeez Louise. I really got to learn how to use these longer arms, big hands. I don't know.
With my huge head.
Huge hand. That's
Don't fit in my pockets anymore.
it's weird.
All right. So
This
yeah,
armor has
you drop
pockets.
that one. So there's just the 2 left. There's the one that's on Akko right now, and then there's the one that was wrangling with the Azure Avenger. He stopped with his intelligent fists.
I will move to flank with the one on Akko, but I can't attack it. But I'll flank,
Nice.
so at least Akko has better shot.
Excellent, brilliant. All right, so those gargoyles, one will attack Akko, a bite and a slash. 15. Okay. Nope. And then I don't even know why I'm rolling this. A 7 and a 6. Come on, man. Okay. So the gargoyles don't do anything. Charity.
Oh wait, I'm gonna attack one of the ones that attack somebody else. Did they attack? Right, they didn't all attack me, right?
That is correct. They did
Okay.
not. One of them tried to come in and attack Amulet.
This is 16
Okay, yeah, that hits.
and 14 magical slashing damage.
All right. That will hit.
Ow.
Okay. So at this point, Charity, you hear a psst, psst, lady who I do not talk to. It is me, Skitch, medium-sized dog. I am here. I need you. I see you with the zap zap touch. I need you to zap zap touch, Skitch.
You
You see him like sneak out like this, and he has the keys that you saw in the doors in the laundry place that he has like lifted, and he has one in each of his hands, and he like sneaks over by the Warforged, and he like slowly like reaches over to the Warforged to touch it with one, and he goes, "You touch Skeech now."
Hell yeah, medium Doug. Hell yeah, I do.
Go home.
And she just
Awesome.
kind of, she literally just kind of goes, boink, because all it takes is touch.
Awesome. So while you do that, the Warforged, like this arc of electricity goes through Skitch, and he's kind of like, and as you see him kind of like freaking out a little bit, and the Warforged starts to kind of like you see that the pulse on her hand kind of dies down, and you see her like other legs start to shake. Twig, what do you do? Are you still running around?
He would be.
Okay, excellent. Make me a dexterity saving throw. Like as you do this, you're going to have to like, you'll be like running around. I'm going to have you like kind of go around the Warforged, and you'll come back and like Skitch will be there like.
The dirty 20.
All right, yeah. So you're able to like, you like slide between Skitch's legs to avoid this thing, and while the Warforged is kind of like being electrocuted through Charity's kind of art touch, you see the Tabaxi get up and pick up one of the kids, and he like grabs the other one underneath his other arm, and he says, "Oi, big dog, time to make a getaway. Bring the big baby."
Yeah, Akko will swap places with his duplicate because he can, or with his Echo, and he will make one attack with his Echo.
Nice.
Or that's a 15 to hit.
Yep.
That is 11 magical slashing damage. And then Akko will action surge to pick up that baby.
Nice. Okay, so you see the Tabaxi like head out in the direction that Twig was going originally, and the gargoyles are kind of like coming in towards him, and he's just like running full bore towards them. So what I want everybody to do is tell me what they're going to do kind of in this moment. You're seeing all this happening. It's arcing. Charity, like you've done your job. You've kind of like done the zap. So tell me how you're all. Twig, you've like done the like matrix slide through the legs, like looking really cool. Akko has Tika, and the Tabaxi has the other two babies underneath his arm and is running to the right.
Akko is into it. He's just charging full speed with the baby.
Okay. All right. Amulet?
I'm running as fast as I can.
Okay.
Following.
All right. Charity?
Charity's gonna just like laugh maniacally and just take off after Amulet. Just that never gets old. You dummy! Like she's just dying.
You see, as you're like looking back and laughing at him, you see the Azure Avenger like run over to Skitch, who's like kind of gently smoking and kind of like and kind of like gets him going, and he's running behind you, and as he's running behind you, you can hear him like yell back like, "Please do not follow, for I would hate to have to defeat you, which I definitely could." And as you guys are running, you see the taxi in front of you, kind of like takes the like owl baby and kind of like throws him up in the air, and you see the like owl baby like kind of freaking out a little bit. But the tabaxi like pulls out a whip that has like a cat's tail on it and like lashes it out at the gargoyles and just kind of like disarms them. And then you see him kind of like crouch, like kind of run and like jump over the gargoyles. And he just like reaches up and yes. It was like on a 4 on this envelope, and then it went 18. It kind of like grabs the owl kind of out of midair and makes it through. And then you see it like when it reaches the kind of main thoroughfare, it kind of like does that like cat skitter and runs off to the left. So you guys are going to go in. I want you to tell me what skill you're using to get past the gargoyles, and then roll it.
Okay.
Akko, you can go first. I think Akko is first, and then Amulet, and then Twig and Charity are like right kind of neck and neck.
Yeah, Akko is using athletics. He is big, and the baby is big, and he's just going to like linebacker through.
Nice.
The gargoyle. It's 21.
Yep. Absolutely. So the gargoyles are kind of like they're reeling a little bit, like, oh, boss is gonna be mad, and then wham, he just gets like one of them just gets like completely like pancaked by Akko and this giant, or half giant baby, like rolling through. Next, Amulet, you're big, and you're running at them. There's 2 of them left.
I am. She's gonna steal another football move. She's gonna come at him. She's gonna try to juke them, and she spins around and goes around him.
Oh yeah, spin move, excellent. All right, hit me with that could be athletics, I suppose. It feels athletic.
That works for me. That's an 18.
I rolled a 14. All right, so you clear. You give him the old juke, circle button, spin move. You're around, just like the beard playing NCAA 2004 in college. All right, Twig and Charity, you're running at the same time. One of them's just been juked out. There's 2 of them there. There's 2 of you. The Avenger and Stitch are running along behind you. How do you get?
How tall are the gargoyles?
That's a great question, Twig. They are medium sized. So I would say kind of like at full height, they're a little bit smaller than Akko.
Okay. So I'm going to make it look like I'm going to do exactly what Amulet did, but then I'm going to roll under their legs.
Beautiful. Make me an acrobatics or dexterity.
14.
14? Rolled another 7. Nailed it. All right. You roll through. Charity?
As she's running, Charity reaches down into her apron, which goes all the way down to her elbow.
Nice.
She's going to pull out a gemstone that she's been holding on to. And
Awesome.
as she's running up to them, she's going to like slam it down on the ground, and a giant poof of like pink, obnoxious smoke.
Nice.
A 1 foot tall Warforged shows up.
Nice.
And it literally like takes this wide set, and it looks different than the one that we've been fighting. This one looks like really old and rustic, and she just screams, "Atlas, fuck them up!" She's going to try and use like this little Warforged to like distract these 2 guys. And just try to like skirt around them as quickly as possible and just run. And this little Warforged literally like takes a wide stance and aims at them like it's about to like open something and shoot something at them.
That's amazing. Okay, so you just like, are you continuing
distraction technique?
Okay,
like,
awesome.
Yeah.
So they're like, what the heck? And you just go running past them. They're like, you hear Skitch and the Avenger like kind of talking as they're like running behind you, but you can't hear what they're saying until as Akko, you're kind of nearing the end of the you're ending the kind of you're nearing the end of the alleyway. You hear Skitch yell, "A big dog Akko! Follow Riffraff. He knows where to go."
I don't know. Who riffraff?
And then you hear the Avenger say, "The kitty cat! The kitty cat, you big dog! Follow that kitty cat like your life depended on it!"
Oh.
So the Avenger reaches over and grabs Skitch and like runs and steps on top of the Warforged's head to get a little bit of boost, and then like kind of like flies over the top of the gargoyles with Skitch underneath his arm, and then like superhero lands, and then they like both like come running behind you. So I want everybody to roll me percentages.
God.
And I'm going to go in alphabetical order. So Akko, give me yours first.
28.
All right. Amulet.
36.
Okay. Charity.
32.
All right. And Twig.
22.
22.
Yes.
Okay. So.
Boy, I sure hope lower is better than higher, because we all got low.
It's usually how it works.
Well, I split it in thirds to determine like how you would move through the other roads and things around there based on what I can remember of everything and like where I wanted to hopefully set you guys in the general vicinity of. And as you kind of like all run up, you can see that you have turned onto a larger boulevard, and you see Riffraff, the tabaxi that is kind of like out of breath and like licking its paws with the two babies kind of like sitting underneath this large sign at an address for 221B, and you recognize that you are at Advantage Locksmith. And the Azure Avenger comes up behind you as you guys have all kind of run, and he walks over to Charity, and he pats you on the head, and he takes off his mask, and you see Felix, and he says, "Who's the dummy now?" And that is where we will end this adventure of Down and Outlands. I've been the Beard. It's my pleasure to jump in for your King Ginger. We're here every other Monday, even though we had a Friday. So we'll be back on Known World United on the 1st of February. And then on the 15th of February. And then because it's a fun year, we'll be back on the 1st and the 15th of March as well. While we go around, feel free to plug everything you'd like to plug. And we'll wrap this little doggy up, or big doggy, as it were.
Medium-sized dog.
Medium-sized dog.
Just all the dogs. All right. I am Nate. You can find me along with Warrior and our wonderful DM, the Beard, on the DNDDT podcast with the Adventures of the Tasty Boys. That's DNDDT.com or at DNDDT podcast. You can also find me at Cupola Zombie on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, maybe. I don't know how that's going to go.
Ooh. Yes, come to the dark side. We have cookies.
And sea shanties.
And sea shanties. So many sea shanties. Why is that
Never
a thing?
sing
I love
sea
it.
shanties.
Love
Nate
it.
is a great singer, and he never sings. Not for us. We
It's not like
deserve
he's
it.
playing a bard or something. So.
How dare
I'm Shannon. You can find me on all the places at Smarky Betch, especially on TikTok, which is actually where I hang out mostly these days. And I talk about all things, including Dungeons and Dragons, and answer all sorts of questions. So follow me there, come interact, especially since like that lovely algorithm definitely has me on a little bit of a ban right now. Come do your girl a solid. Yeah, other than that, you can find me in pretty much all the social media places under @SmarkyBatch, not an I.
I'm Cassandra. You can find me here every 2 weeks, and if you really want, on Facebook. But that's about it. So go follow everyone else. They do great.
My favorite thing every week. It's like, I'm Cassandra. If you want to follow me on social media, go fuck yourself.
Pretty much.
Like, super
mean,
great. I love it. I like
Maybe
it.
one
I
day
like
I'll
it.
join something, but I don't know.
You don't have to.
TikTok. There's sea shanties and cookies.
I do like sea shanties and cookies, so could happen.
Me too. I mean, that was the best sell I've heard yet for TikTok.
I'm Warrior. Speaking of TikTok, you can find me on DDDT, where we have a rat folk named TikTok who might show up sometime. He could. Which, in addition to the previously noted avenues, we will also be right here this Wednesday recording episodes 104 and 105. So just come back here. Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Additionally, you can check out stats for episodes of DNDDT and Down in Outlands at dnddt.com several days after an episode drops, roughly. It depends on how work goes. Also, if you like Jackbox and if you like the beard and me, you can join us for Dive Club. It's every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time at twitch.tv/HeelTurnRadio.
And as previously stated, I am your fill-in DM, long-time watcher, first-time DM for Down in Outlands, The Beard. You can find me and your King Ginger at Heel Turn Radio on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can find us on Twitch as well, twitch.tv/HeelTurnRadio for wrestling goodness every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And on Known World United, starting in February, we will be back every Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday with content, twitch.tv/KnownWorldUnited. Down in Outlands every other Monday. Once a month on Monday, we do one-page parties with Lady Christie. It's super fun times. We play games on Sundays. You've got a replay of Down in Outlands coming up on the last day of January, the 31st. Shout out to my brother, Diamond Dave. It's his birthday on the 31st. Will we be watching that, or will we be watching the Royal Rumble? I don't know. But come back and watch Down in Outlands episode 10 on the 1st, and on the 31st, a replay of episode 9. Can a Warforged feel? I don't know. We'll find out next time on February 1st with your King Ginger right here on Down in Outlands. Shout out to Casual Doug on the 1s and 2s, Sad Trombone for my Nat 20. Have a great weekend, everybody. We're out.